Hi guys, today's the day that we're putting these perennial pots in the ground. It's that time of year to get things not only fall ready but winter ready. And so we've just taken this beautiful pot apart, and look at this gorgeous ball of plants. It's not too root bound because this goes straight in the ground, but this is how easy this perennial pot is to do. I have a
Well, what's the whole purpose? Let's go back to explain
the
that.
purpose.
No, I mean, like, these are perennials.
Yeah, these are my ferns, the hostas, exactly what you see in the garden, with a little added heuchera for that beautiful color, which I love. And so this is their third year of coming out of the ground. Sometimes I add a begonia. This year it was the heuchera. But they just look so natural. I like my shade garden. I like everything to look very natural and zen as you approach this shade garden into the deck, the river deck. And this does it for me. I don't want to see petunias, or they wouldn't grow, but I don't want to see anything flowering because there's nothing really flowering in this area. So what I've done the last few years, I take everything that was in the pot and I have a hole that they go back in, and I will put a little compost in the hole because there's clay, and that'll allow for better draining. And so we're going to I'm going to take a little bit of the soil off the bottom, just allow the roots loose so that when they start waking up in the spring, they will be able to. And so that's what I do.
And so the plan is then you just dig that up and plop it in the
the same thing
in the urn.
Next spring. I will cut everything back. I don't know if I'll wait on the frost. That hole may need to be a little deeper, but that all goes in, and then we just fill it in with the soil and leave it alone. I'll water it in today. I'll water it in today, and if it stays drought-like, I'll probably give it another drink until we start getting our moisture back. But that's how easy it is. You just plop it back in the hole, and then next spring you can dig it back out. So that's what we've done with a little bit of compost. We have one more to put in, right, guys. So this is the other perennial pot that I love to hang here, and
well, what is that all
this
over?
Is a diaper on the bottom, which makes it
forgot
easier.
About the diaper.
Yeah, the diaper holds the moisture in these cocoa fiber liners, and it allows you to be able to use it another year, which makes me happy. But you don't put the diaper in the hole.
I was going to ask, yeah.
No. You got to peel that diaper off, and just like you would a baby's butt. And what I'm going to do for this one, because I said I do take the foliage off, I do take the foliage off. As I do, you can see that I've been cutting back all of the hostas, all of the ferns. Well, I haven't started with all the ferns yet, but let's give this so you can see how nice it looks in the hole.
Well, that's a heck of a knife. I didn't know you had that.
I know. This was a gift. Thank you, Jennifer.
I should be scared, shouldn't I?
It's scary.
Huh?
It's scary. I'd like to have a belt so that I can, hook it on and just walk around with it. I mean, you feel real.
People would move away from you on the bus.
Yeah, they would.
You had that on.
But I like. It's also calibrated because we're going to be planting some Asiatic bulbs today too, and so I picked this tool so that I could see my inches. I need to have at least 3 inches deep. So this is really handy, and it's very sharp, and it's just very handy. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to put a little compost in the bottom of its hole. Again, that's the same hole it's been in for 2 or 3 years. And I might just do this to the...
Boy, that's nice too, isn't it?
Yeah. Get this a little loosey-goosey. And we just place it back in its hole. Just like this. nestle it right in there and put its,
Wow.
I know, this is what's so nice. Just put its soil back around it. Oh, there's a little daffodil bulb. If you dig up your daffodil bulbs like this, just place them back in there, put the soil over them, and like I said, we'll get these all watered in again today. This feels so good to get things, you know, to say winter ready. But here it is,
Middle of October.
middle of October, and you know, temperatures are changing. So we want to get these plants settled in, nice and settled in their spot. Ta-da! Yay! So onward and upward from here, we will go to the Asiatic bulbs. Let's see what they look like.
All right.
All right, so I'm getting ready to plant these Asiatic lilies. I have pink ones, pinky orange ones, and they're like humusy soil, which I am putting together here. And I think I want to put, yep, right here. They get about, these Asiatic lilies get 2 to 3 feet tall.
Wow.
You can plant at least 3 in a hole together, about 6 to 8 inches apart. I'll probably go 6 inches. So they're late spring, early summer bloomers. I'm excited to see if we can get those to grow and show some color. You can see I'm still editing. I rip the bandage off slowly this time of year. Anything that still looks pretty, I keep it. Things that were getting hit by a little bit of frost, I get rid of those. The other thing we're planting outside of the Asiatic bulbs are, this is a dwarf grass, and Jim thinks it might be a dwarf miscanthus. We're not sure, but he divided his, and I think it'll be lovely here to give. It won't get much taller than a foot or so, but I like its complement to the nice miscanthus back here, the zebra grass. And it too is going to get some compost in its hole. So let's do this. Let me show you what the Asiatic lilies look like. Take my, they're about 1 inch big, and you're going to plant these pointy end up, the roots down, just like you would garlic.
Back it up again.
Yeah.
Let's see it again.
Okay.
You're moving too fast.
I'm moving too fast.
Can't get a good focus on it.
Okay. Asiatic pink. This is the pink Asiatic lily. So I'm going to put 3 of these in the hole. I am going to add some biotone because I want some good root surfaces. And you always plant these lily, bulbs in the fall of the year. Give them time to, to develop a root system. They like to be cold for several weeks, and now's the time to do it. You know, late fall, to give them time to really get hardy. So let's see what I have here. The pink Asiatics, and I have the pinky orange. There we go. Yeah, okay. So I'll put the pinks. It's such a decision. I'm going to put pink over here, and I'm just going to stick them in the ground 3 inches deep.
So a little biotone.
Yeah, 3 times the size of the bulb, and this is just about 1 inch tall.
Yeah.
So we're going to put these in the soil about 3 inches deep, and I will get my little biotone, and I'll get that and put it right in. So we just sink those in the soil like that. 1, 2, and 3. And while I'm walking, I'll get the little bit of biotone root starter. Throw a little bit in there. There we go. So those are the pink, and I've got I've lost myself. Pink. I've got orangey pink over here. They look the same. So we'll just make a little spot.
Well, my shadow's right there. Let me go
That's all right.
so we can get a good shot.
Yeah. Pinky orange. Same thing applies. Pointy end up. Picking through to get the biggest ones, the biggie ones. Here we go. We'll get this one. That looks good. And just cover. And then you just cover those up. What?
Biotone.
I put some in already.
Oh.
Yeah. That is the pinky orange. Orangey pink. We have one more site. There we go. Yay. Get these in. And they want to be watered in, which I will do for sure. Get the roots in there. Like that. Oh, I hope these grow. They are so beautiful. There we go. So those are in. Pinky orange, yep, right there. Put these back in the cup.
You got a lot there.
I know. I don't need that many, so I know they're going somewhere else. Last thing to plant today is this grass. I tell you, once you get out in your gardens and you start doing a little bit of this or that, it's hard to not stop, but I'm stopping after this. I'm going to give my grass a little bit of biotone.
This came from neighbor Jim, did it?
Neighbor Jim. And you can see from the pictures that are on the screen how lovely it is and compact. That's what I like. It'll look nice in this border. Okay. Yay. That's it.
Wow.
I know. Will I continue on today? No, I'll just chop the zinnias up, get them, and get everything cleaned up and watered in. Another wonderful day to getting things out of their pots or in the ground. It thrills me. It's as busy as spring can be sometimes. So that's it for gardening on the West Fork, Zone 6B, Western West Virginia, getting plants ready for fall and winter. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.